Hi friends, welcome to our channel. In the last session, we have discussed nested if. Now in this session, we will move to switch statement. Before going to switch statement, we have to discuss one point. The point is, for example, we have many number of alternatives are to be selected. Generally, we are moving into else if ladder. So this else if ladder is a two-way decision making statement. It is a two-way decision making statement. If you are using this else if ladder, the complexity of the program increases. If if the number of alternatives, that is the number of selections are increases, the complexity of the program is also increased. To overcome this problem, we are moving into a multi-way decision statement, that is a switch case. So switch is a multi-way decision statement. How the switch statement is executed? So switch statement, it is also a selection statement. It transfer the control to one of the case. So switch consists of different cases. Depending upon the condition, it transfers the control to one of the statements within the body of the switch case. Depends on condition. Whatever the case we are using, either else if ladder or nested if, whatever we are using, based on condition only we are selecting that particular statement. Now, the main important thing is the switch has some expression. Whatever the expression you are given, that is not a problem, but the expression must to evaluate to an integer value. Remember the main thing, the expression evaluates to an integer value only. Now move to the switch syntax. Each and every switch statement consisting of the following things. What are the main things? One is case label. Label means the name or the expression that is used to identify the correct body, and an optional default label. This is optional. Default label in the sense, if our expression does not match with any label, we are moving into default case. Similarly, in the else if ladder, if no condition satisfied, we are moving into last else block. In the same sense, default case label, and each and every have some case expression. This is the label, this is some expression, and finally the list of statements, that is the body that we want to execute. Now I will show you the syntax, then it is very easy. Switch off, within parentheses, here we have to write expression. Remember the thing, the expression must to evaluates to an integer value. In that case is the keyword followed by label one, that is this is a user defined name, colon some set of statements. Here you can write any number of statements, no need to enclose any brackets. You can write any number of statements, and then you have to write the break statement. Case label to some set of statements, and then break. Here you can write any number of cases. For example, case label n, some set of statements, and then break. And at last, if you require, you can give the optional, that is default, colon some set of statements, break, and then. Now, what is the procedure? The procedure is very simple. First, it evaluates the switch expression. First, it evaluates the switch expression. Based on the expression, it produces compulsory an integer value. That integer value is first compared with label 1. If there is a match, the corresponding set of statements are executed, and at last break is executed. Once break is executed, simply we comes out of the switch case. For example, this expression does not equal to label 1. then we are checking with label 2. Then this statement 2 is executed and then break comes out of the loop. In this way, if any one particular case is executed after completion of this, compulsory you have to comes out of the switch case by execution of break statement. If no label is matched, then a default statement is executed and then comes out of the switch case. Here, you have to remember some important points. The break is an optional. Suppose I will explain in this one with an example, no problem. This is the syntax. And if you want to flowchart, the same thing, switch off some expression based on the expression. For example, if the expression is equal to label 1, then what happens? Statement 1 is executed. Suppose if expression is equal to label 2, statement 2 is executed, and so on. Statements are executed. For example, if it is not equal to anything. Now, what is the thing? Whatever the statement we are executing, finally comes to the next statement. That is, only one block of statement is executed. This is the syntax and flowchart. Now, we will discuss some of the rules that are to be followed in creation of switch case and then with an example. So, what are the rules? The first one is, whatever the expression we are considering, the expression must to be integer. Or you can write character also. Why? Because each and every character has some corresponding ASCII value in terms of integer. Whatever it is, you can write integer or character, but finally it evaluates to some integer value. And the labels, for example, label 1, label 2, whatever the labels, these case labels are either a constants or constant expressions, either a constant or constant expressions. That means either integer or float, sorry, either integer or character. For example, like this case 1 plus 2, this is allowed. So 1 is a constant, 2 is a constant, 1 plus 2. For example, like this, switch off A, we have some set of statements. Suppose assume int a is equal to 3. What happens? A is equal to 3. That means switch off 3. Here 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. This is a completely valid statement. For example, if you are writing like this, case a plus 1. So here a is a variable. So a variable plus an integer, this type of addition is not allowed. You got it? In the label, we have an expression. That expression must be constant. It does not consider any variables. And the most important thing is the case labels must be unique. Unique in the sense, for example, this is case 1. This is case 2. This is case 3. For example, if you are writing one more time case 1, what happens? If the expression is equal to 1, then which case to be executed? This case or this case? So there is a violation. That is the reason the labels must be unique. And there is no condition, no restriction on the number of statements that are to be placed inside the case statements. That is, the statements are either 0 or more statements. You can write any number of statements within a case. That means simply you can write like this, case 1. Without writing any statement, you can write case 2 like this also. So either 0 or any number of statements. And one more thing we already discussed, no need to place any brackets. Why? Because this entire thing is considered as a block. If you are using the case, this entire thing is considered as a block. No need to write any bracket. You have to write a break statement that ends of a switch case. If you are not writing any break statement in the sense, the entire switch case is executed even though there is mismatch in the case label. I will show you with one example. And default is an optional case. Default is an optional case. Okay, and one switch is written inside the another switch, so nested switch is also possible. Nested switch is also possible. Now I will show you with an example, a simple example. Suppose void main of int, for example, average comma some grade. I am reading some average. For example, scanf percentage d. Assume average is an integer number, whatever it is. Average is an integer number. For example, grade is equal to average by 10. Now, I am writing my switch case like this. Switch off grade. So, what is my expression? Here, my expression is a grade value. Anything divided by 10 in the sense, what are the possible cases? For example, 0 to 10 or 0 to 9, whatever it is. Switch off grade. For example, assume if grade is equal to 10 or grade is equal to 9, grade is equal to 8, grade is equal to 7, your concept is distinction. In that case, you can write like this. Case 10 colon, suppose here you can write like this. Print f distinction break. Observe carefully. Case 9. So again the same statement, printf distinction break. Case 8. So the same set of statements. Case 7, the same set of statements, that is whatever the grade. For example, if the grade value is equal to either 10, equal to 9, 8 or 7, the set of statements to be executed the same. In that case, what we will do to simplify the process? To simplify the process, we will do one thing. What is the procedure? I will show you. See this one. Whether the grade is equal to 10, now case 9 colon, case 8 colon, case 7 colon. Here I am writing the statement printf distinction break. What is the meaning of this one? If the grade is equal to 10, it is matched with label. Here inside there is a no break statement. If there is no break statement, it will execute until the break statement executed without checking the labels. Remember the thing. If whenever there is a match with the label, that particular case is executed. Suppose in that particular case, if there is no break statement, it will execute all the remaining cases also without considering the labels. That is 9, 8, 7 are not compared. Simply this statement is executed. If it is equal to 9, these are two are executed. If it is equal to 8, if it is equal to 7, these two are executed in this case. For example, case 6. Suppose if the grade is 60, my message is the first class break. What is the meaning of this one? If the grade is equal to 6, this first is executed and then break, that is comes out and then comes out. Similarly, case 5. Suppose we are writing a statement, second break. For example, case 4, case 3 and so on, case 0. So printf some message fail, whatever it is, printf some message fail break. Finally, last we are writing default statement. In the default statement, so please enter some correct value break. This is the switch case and this is the ending of the main program. This is the way to implement the switch program. Thank you.